just did a cryotherapy session at Igloo Cryotherapy in Allentown, Pennsylvania, where I exposed my skin in temperatures up to negative 150 degrees. Let's see how it worked out for me.
Cryotherapy is an exposure of extreme cold temperatures to rapidly reduce pain and inflammation. We expose your body to temperatures that reach anywhere from 220 degrees to 240 degrees below zero for a 2 to 3 minute process, where you stand inside one of our cryo saunas, where one of our techs kind of walks you through the process for the next 2 to 3 minutes, where we expose you to the vapor of liquid nitrogen. So basically what happens is your body, when you get touched by the cold, it sends a signal to your brain that thinks you're freezing. So it wants to vasoconstrict. Sends all the blood to your core, where it pulls toxins and inflammatory proteins, cycles through your kidneys. Once you step out of the chamber, your body wants to vasodilate. So it's going to send all the blood rushing back to your extremities pretty rapidly, helping reduce pain and inflammation by also sending endorphins, energy, anti-inflammatory proteins, back throughout your system to help your natural healing process. Train 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu in Easton, Pennsylvania, under John and Zach at Finishers MMA, and we train pretty hard, and sometimes we train twice a day, and those guys definitely train a lot more. But it's a beating on your body. You definitely sore afterwards, your muscle aches, pain. That comes with the sport, and most of the athletes just deal with it. They ice their body through ice baths, but those are pretty brutal on the body. By rapidly reducing pain and inflammation allows you to get back to a training, whether it's twice a day or 3 times a day doing training, your body gets a beating over time. So this helps reduce that pain and that inflammation from building up by inducing the cold to their body. This really benefits them to allow them to train multiple sessions a day or throughout the week, kind of keeping their recovery higher than normal to allow them to train throughout the rest of the week to get them ready either for a fight or just a very hard training week. But if you feel sort of healthy, it's just minor aches and pains, some autoimmune diseases, majority of people can use it. There's really no side effects to it. It's really just the cold that people are afraid of. Going through the process, your body starts to produce endorphins, that feel-good factor. You get a ton of energy after doing a cryo session that could last 4 to 6 hours. You also become very hungry from your body metabolizing, which all that energy building starts to help with your sleep. So towards the end of the night, you burn so much energy that your body just wants to kind of crash, and you have a nice good deep sleep throughout the rest of the night. So we recommend people, if they come later in the day, or come in the morning, you have to wake up really early the next day, we really recommend to get to bed a little bit earlier than normal, because it's going to put them in a nice deep sleep. So this is our cryo sauna. Cryotherapy was developed in 1978 by a Japanese doctor for severe rheumatoid arthritis. Later in Europe, they kind of took it over and redeveloped it and used it a lot for their Olympic athletes for faster recovery, to get them back into training, to get them ready. Then they found a ton more benefits for cryotherapy for people who suffer from autoimmune diseases. Fibromyalgia is one of the bigger ones. Helping to reduce that inflammation really gives people back to an active lifestyle. They found a lot of beauty and anti-aging benefits from it. About 5 years ago, it kind of started out in Texas, and then it kind of broadened its way throughout the United States, and it's seen from major athletes such as LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Floyd Mayweather, and now it's in over 30 major sporting facilities throughout the United States. So we start the chamber. It fills up. It takes about a minute or two to kind of get to the 110 degrees Celsius temperature where we want to start your body at. So as you're in it, about a minute in, minute and a half in, you start to reach your negative 30, negative 40. That's optimal in Celsius. That's optimal temperature. What that kind of brings you down to is about negative 220 to 230 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're in it for about 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how many treatments that you've done. It's pretty tolerable. It's a dry cold, so it's not a deep dampening cold. So you're in and out pretty quick. We talk you through the process. You don't even realize how fast the time goes. Then you step out, and that's where all the magic happens.
So, since I've never done cryotherapy and we're here, I've got to give it a shot.
So you've already done 30 seconds. So you're right now at negative heat 140, about 220 below zero.
Wow, 220 below zero.
Yeah. Woo! Website's www.igloocrio.com. Igloo Cryotherapy on Facebook. Instagram, it's Igloo Cryo, Igloo Cryotherapy, and on Twitter, we're Igloo Cryo. Our phone number is 610-351-9222.